heard of a trochlear nerve palsy? So here's the story. I was seeing my gynecologist a few years ago, and just going there for a check, and she walks in the room and has her head turned like this. And I look at her and I said, what's going on with you? And she said, oh, I fell down the stairs. I was just not paying attention, fell down the stairs a few days ago. And after I got up, I felt like I was okay. But then I noticed that I had double vision, a few hours later. And she said, I went to the ER, got checked out, no issues with like brain bleed or anything like that. But I had this crazy double vision. And I noticed that if I turn my head like this, it will make the double vision go away. And I looked at her and I said, oh, you have a trochlear nerve palsy. I said, it's on the eye that you're turning away from. So it's on your opposite eye. It's on this one. And she said, yeah, how'd you know that? I laughed, and she said, wait, that's right. You're a neurologist. And I said, that's right. I'm a neurologist. I said, so that's something that is kind of ingrained in us to kind of spot where's the lesion and what is happening. I asked her, was she going to go ahead and get prisms, put in her glasses in order to make it better, and she had an appointment, was going to do that. But I thought that was really interesting. Trochlear nerve palsy can be a cause of double vision. The reason why: the trochlear nerve controls your superior obliques, and it's a nerve that has a very long pathway from where it comes out of the brain and touches the muscle that it controls. And that pathway is susceptible to trauma, head trauma. So I just thought that was something that I wanted to teach you guys about. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one.